buck, big buck, big buck. Big buck, big buck. Good morning and welcome back, everybody, to another episode. Today we are going out for the Wisconsin Bow Opener, the 2019 Wisconsin Bow Opener here. I'm all ready and pretty much rigged up, ready to go. Shot the bow the other day to make sure it was all good. Right now it's probably it's 5:27. Should probably be out there already. Probably just a little warm. I'm gonna try not to dress too warm here. So that I don't sweat like crazy on the way in, but pretty much ready to rock and roll here. Just gonna have to throw the camera in the big backpack here and start hoofing it. So like I said, I have everything ready to rock and roll. Just gotta grab my stuff, throw it in the truck quick, and then we're gonna head out, so stay tuned. Alright, everybody, we're in the stand this morning. When I came in, I seen some deer down below this ridge top that we're on. We're on this ridge top. We got like a west-southwest wind, which will work really well for this stand. Basically have the wind blowing like in my face. So anything that comes through here is just not gonna send me. So you can hear the cows this morning. When I was about to start walking in this morning, the coyotes really barked one off this morning, I'll tell you. It's always kind of a creepy sound when you're hearing it walking into the woods in the dark. But like I said, guys, we're set up here on this ridge. I'm hoping to see at least some does this morning. But we do have one really nice buck on camera, so we'll see if he floats through at some point here. I'm only gonna hunt till like 11 o'clock noon. But I really wanted to put together an opening day video for you guys, but it should be a good day. It's a little more crisp this morning. And with that crisp, kind of cool weather, we've been having nothing but humid weather lately. Hot and humid, so this good crisp morning should get them on their feet and kind of moving a little bit more. So I'm probably bundled up way more than I need to be, but it's actually kind of nice right now. But I'm sure it's going to warm up and I'm going to have to take a layer off. So we're going to just sit here and see what happens. So while this is going, guys, I just want to give a little context on what is happening here in these clips. Now you're seeing right now there's a doe kind of moving. It's kind of hard to see right in here, but there's some deer moving near me and I'm trying to get it on film and everything. But I wanted to give a little context here because there's going to be it's going to kind of roll into a bunch of clips here of a bunch of deer that were moving through the area. I wasn't able to talk or anything because I was completely surrounded by deer. But here's a little context of just what was going on. There was a lot of different bucks and does all around me. It kind of all happened at once. So just bear with it here. And there's a bunch of different clips here of that moment of pretty much like 20 to 25 minutes of just pure deer moving around me. So how about that right there, guys? Opening morning, Wisconsin. I was just kind of sitting here and I'm like, man, I wonder if, what time roughly they're going to come back from the fields and work up here to kind of go bed. And all of a sudden I look to my right and there's 2 does going kind of down the ridge a little bit. And then kind of watching them for a while. And then it's like the whole woods came alive. Like at once. All of a sudden there was a good buck behind me. Well, not like a good buck, but a good year and a half old buck. He must have came from a different direction, but next thing you know, he's behind me eating. And then I'm looking at him and I'm looking at these does, and the does are starting to work up next to me. And then all of a sudden I look up, like straight out in front of me, the complete other direction, and there's a small buck with a big body on him moving to the water hole. Well, then all of a sudden another buck comes out of nowhere, and then they start sparring with each other right there. And then that bigger buck sees it, who's out of velvet. The other ones were in velvet yet, but he was out of velvet. He works his way over there and they start sparring, and then all of a sudden these does work up past me, and there ended up being like 4 or 5 does that worked by me. It just like it all came alive at once. That's how fast things can change out here. They move through. They're probably moving to their bedding point at this point. Usually they bed off of a point kind of over to my right or over to my left, but they kind of kept moving through. Maybe they're still grazing. They could work back this way yet. It's still pretty early. It's not even 8 o'clock. But we're still waiting on the big boy. We haven't seen him this morning. We know he's out here. And I haven't seen him. And that's just been in the back of my mind this whole time. It's just, he's out here. He's somewhere. He's got to come through here sooner or later. I've got him on camera in this area recently, too, within the last week. So he's here. He's staying around the area. It's not like I had him early season and he took off. He's here. He's staying around. And he's going to be here. So we'll see if he comes through today. I'm hoping so. I'm only going to sit till about 11 o'clock noon. Hopefully we get some more action, but that was just really cool, just how quick things can change. Like the snap of my fingers, man. Just everything just came alive, so. But it was really cool to see all them small bucks, smacking away, trying to spar a little bit already. So, even on the way in here, I've seen some scrapes that were kind of getting worked up. So they've been using them, So that's good. That's good stuff. So we're going to kind of quiet things back down and, hopefully the big one comes. So, just had a couple more does. A mama and a fawn pushed through right out in front here. I was actually busy looking at the old phone, classic. I was looking at my phone and all of a sudden I look up and they're like right there. So, a little bit more action. Kind of moving back from feeding. They went a little different than the other deer. That's why they went to where I'm pretty sure the bedding is. And so I think the group that passed through this morning, I think they were still out feeding. So a lot of acorns have dropped. There's a lot of acorns up here. So a lot of them are kind of grazing the acorns right now. So a couple more does came through, a little bit more action, but hopefully that big one comes out. What is it? About 9 o'clock now. A couple more hours and we'll see what happens. So. Alright guys, so we've been sitting up here for some time now, and it's just about 10 o'clock at this point. it's really starting to warm up here and everything like that. But big buck, big buck, big buck, big buck, big buck. Let's see if I can get the camera on him quick. He's moving kind of quick. Oh, big buck. What the hell just happened? Oh, ow. You guys, there's another deer right there, another buck. What the hell is going on? I'll show him to you guys. Crazy. I was just gonna give you guys an update, kind of what's going on, and then all of a sudden, I just see horns, like big, like the big one, the big buck. But I tried to get the camera on him, you guys. I don't know if the camera picked it up or not. Probably not, to be honest. He was pretty far over there, and there's just a small hole that I happened to see him kind of go through, but I think that was the big one right there. So I was in the middle of grabbing my bow, and then all of a sudden I like turn around, and there's that small guy that you guys just seen. He's like right there. So I grab my bow, I get the camera turned around, I get it on him, just in hopes that maybe that big guy will kind of push back this way, but unfortunately he didn't. But the mosquitoes are starting to get out. But damn, it's just crazy. It all happens in like one second, you know. It's not like one deer here and there. It's just like boom, like 2, 3 at a time. So yeah, those mosquitoes are starting to bite me. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully that big one works his way back this way. All right, everybody. So it's been some time since we've had anything. It's about 11, like 15-ish, something like that. So we haven't had some action in a while here, but still really productive day so far. Really good wind for this setup. If we had like an easterly wind, I went to hunt at the stand, but we had a good west wind. So I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to get all my stuff packed up, and then I'm going to head to the truck. And then when I get home, I'm going to talk to you guys once again, and stay tuned for that, because I'm also going to be going over my gear of what what I packed in today, and like what I used during the bow season. So that's been a video that's been requested quite a few times, is what gear do I bring into the stand? What do I take with me? What do I wear for camo? What's my bow? All that. So we're going to cover all that when we get back. So I'm just going to pack it up, and we'll see you guys back at the house, and then we're going to go over all that stuff. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back. All right, welcome back, everybody. Let's let that kind of focus in now here. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Like I said, I was gonna go over all my bow hunting gear, and I actually already filmed my outro with doing the bow hunting gear and everything, but the video, I've been editing it. It's already like almost 15 minutes long, so I'm just gonna scrap doing my bow hunting gear and what I have. I'll save it for a completely separate video. I'll go over all my gear, what I bring to the stand, and just what I like to use, and everything like that. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Really quick, I'll kind of recap some things here, guys. It really was a pretty cool morning. We had a lot of action. You know, deer probably around like 8 o'clock rolled in, started sparring a little bit up there. A lot of good action. We did end up seeing the big buck up there, which was really, really cool. Unfortunately, on camera, it didn't capture him, but I did see him go through. Kind of came through on a different side, but still, he's roaming up there. He had no idea I was there. There's no way he would have scented me from there. But we had a lot of good action, a lot of deer moving around. I definitely think moving my stand to a different tree this year definitely paid off. Like I said, a lot of really good action. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of that. Let me know in the comments below how your opener went if you guys went out. I really like to see and engage with you guys, so let me know in the comments how you guys did. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Remember to like and subscribe, and we will see you guys on the next one.